Hello world, we're live. It's me, the Jcrow. Today we're going to be in Photoshop doing an Artfight revenge. Um, First of all, will always be the audio check as usual. I'm here once again with Astroblaze.
Hello, I'm here again.
Ooh, I clicked on the wrong YouTube video trying to navigate to my YouTube.
Hello, Oliver. You got being squeaky.
Oh,
Get
Squeaky,
right.
you were so close yet so far. Hello, Oliver. Hi, Duolingo. Welcome, both of you. We're doing Artfight Revenge today. I'm waiting for my YouTube to detect that I'm actually live. So audio checks. How's everyone doing? Oliver, I was just drawing Farina. I'm not even halfway. Who's Farina? Okay, so I've moved the microphone back a bit. That should be a lot nicer. And Daisy Draws, hi! Hello, welcome. It's great to see you again. So, what's everybody up to? Astroblaze here is drawing alongside me as well, some of their characters. And we've got Farina in chat. I need to check the username. So we're going to be doing Artfight. We're doing revenge on someone called Cinnonimo. And their character's called Oz. I have a little sketch and reveal. So this is the idea for the character. They like flowers, and I want to draw flowers because flowers are pretty. Oliver, it's a Genshin Impact character. Okay. Duolingo, is your OC from Dandy World? I don't know what Dandy World is, but this is not my OC. This belongs to Cinnonimo. They did an Artfight attack on me. So the first attack I've received on Artfight has been from them, and it was Colby. I'm going into the wrong art folder to show everybody. I did share it to the Discord, so just for the month of Art Month, we are doing Revenges on Saturdays. Oh gosh, I forget this file's big. I'm looking. Oops.
Can you search it? But you can Google this name. Hopefully.
Yay! Found it! So they did this attack on Colby when it loads in, if it loads in. Come on, Photoshop. Photoshop has really been dragging its feet today. There we go. And so revenge in Artfight is if someone attacks you, you can attack back with one of their characters. This is their character Oz. I did a little sketch earlier because I had a vague idea of what we were doing. And this is what we're going to work with. So Duolingo, we've read that, sorry. Rossburn, hi. Yay, I can finally see that. How's it going, Jcrow? I'm doing pretty good. I've had a friend over all week, Extra Blaze, that's why they've been in chat. So I'm thinking this character really likes flowers, so it was kind of like I think I was going for they've kind of got the body of a hand, not a hand puppet, but they're very floaty. So, and then they have noodle arms. Like the arms are supposed oops, damn, I'm doing the wrong layer. I like the silhouette though, so I'm just gonna copy that first. Something maybe we could do something like this. I'm just trying to get the proportions better, but I'm wondering how to frame it on the canvas. So, how's everybody doing? How's their weeks been? So far this week, we've been to the game cafe and we've been watching Hell of a Boss on YouTube. No, yeah, it was right this time. I've been getting it wrong for the past couple of days. Wait, what if I made them face the other way? I like the flowiness, I don't like the pose. And Oliver, her design will be the death of me. And Halo, hello, hi. Welcome to chat. Everyone's doing art today.
Or attempting to. At least I'm attempting to.
It's okay, we both have a circle on the page. We're both doing fine. I could try and do a different pose for them, and there is the other character too that I could potentially do. So I kind of wanted to pair them together initially because they both have flowers, a flower theme, like two of this person's OCs. We could, I could go for something a little bit less scene and more portrait and just draw two characters kind of, floating. Because I do have some sketches on paper, but I'm just not vibing with poses, but I like the characters. Also, Duolingo, what is Dandy World? I genuinely don't know what that is. Oh, I have an idea. So if we swap out to the other character B, who really likes flowers also. Basically, I picked the two that really like flowers so I can draw flowers. I would have started earlier with a good sketch to actually go with, but I started a little bit late, unfortunately. Somehow, that time just went quick. I think I prefer looking up at the sky. So this character is a lot more simplistic. They have more simple shapes, but they are still a nice character. The reason the eyes are so oversized is because of the glasses trope in cartoons. So this character has glasses on, and they are chronologically too big in that cartoon style. So I'm thinking something kind of like if we sit them down, maybe something really simple, and like maybe hands on the hips. We can surround them with loads of flowers and plants, and that could be really pretty. We put like some pretty clouds up here, get some scenic going on. What do you think of the sketch? Beautiful. Beautiful. Quality. I think I'm vibing more with this one now. So I drew the characters a few times to try and get an idea of what I want to do. Deerain, hello. Hi, Deerain.
Hello, dear Rain.
Welcome to the Artfight Revenge. How are you feeling? Me and Astroblaze, I was discussing with Astroblaze earlier, a bunch of the lore for Jack and Colby and the route the characters may be taking in episode. Well, basically, I showed her the episode 1 draft. So Astroblaze now has more information.
I do. It's the bonus of those IRL privileges.
How do you feel, Astroblaze, having episode 1 and some of episode 2 privileges?
All I will say is that when it finally comes around, you guys are in for a treat.
Already, I had loads of pictures as well because when I was living at hospital, I drew tons and I basically wrote the episode and everything there and then. Yeah, so as I was able to tell her all these different aspects of it, I almost said aspects. As I was telling her all these aspects, I was able to like whip out another picture and be like, and then this is here, and then this happens, which is in this book, opens up picture. It was like a chaotic slideshow.
She said she got entire sketchbooks full of the stuff. It's great.
Many, many pictures.
Many pictures. Many pretty pictures. I'm trying to make my own pretty pictures and it's not working.
To be fair, you're at sketch pose base, so
I am. I'm just trying to figure out because, like, basically, I'm drawing like for anyone who's seen Husband Hotel, the Amazon series. I'm essentially drawing two of my characters in the loser baby pose.
yay.
I don't know how that pose would physics with more realistic looking bodies. Especially since one of like the one who would be in the position of Husk is an old man. I'm genuinely trying to think is like, would he be able to still bend that way?
Would he still be able to bend that? Would he be there like, oh man,
I mean maybe.
my hip. I'm just getting a reference image for Bee's. This character's called Bee, by the way, if I didn't say, for their outfit. So they were drew in their coat in one of the images is kind of like a tactical military coat, but they have mentioned in the description that they've retconned that and they're supposed to be in a lab coat. So if there's any contradiction in the image as to why it looks one way and I'm drawing it another, that's why. This is art that belongs to username Coco. Oh wait, Cinnonimo. I will have all the links in the description at the end of the video once I've gone and found everything. So if you're watching this in a VOD, that'll all be available in the description below now. Well, this is the one we're working with. So these big eyes are the glasses. So do you remember I was saying it was the cartoon oversized glasses look?
It is very cute. I do very much like that look.
It is a cute look. It's similar to why I like the swirl goggles on like the mad scientist character cliche. They just oversized glasses can look really good.
Pebble's going to sniff the rubber.
Sniff.
Sniff?
Pebble.
Pebble sniff.
I wonder what Pebble would do on Artfight. Who would you attack, Pebble?
Probably his brother.
Probably would be his brother. So I want it to kind of look more like they're looking upwardly. So I'm just going to refresh chat. Oh, thank you for the likes on the video, by the way. We're already up to 4. That was quick. Yes, what's everyone up to? How's your Saturday been? Has the weather been good? The weather's been comfortable here, which is great because we've had a heat wave. So yeah, we started watching. We had access to watch Has Been Hotel, so Astro Blaze got to see that. And we got to also watch Hell of a Boss. Personal opinion, Hell of a Boss is way better put together in several ways. From the art, the animation quality to the writing, Hell of a Boss is a lot better. Just to iterate, it is on YouTube, but it definitely is mature content. It's not intended for children to be watching it. So, disclaimer. Right, what am I going to do with the hands? This is still the sketch, so this character has like kind of oversized hand look going on because they're very cartoony. So I'm trying to keep some of that reminiscent. I feel like the chunky big hands that the character does have. How do you do crossed legs? A lot of it's covered by flowers anyway, because I want them to be in like a deep like flower feel. Oliver, also I'm trying an art style. What art style? Which art style are you going for currently? I could potentially add some like wing detail to the coat. So we've got a little bit of movement on everything. So it's a bit more flower fieldy and outdoorsy. Collar, tie, and to add some variation, maybe if the tie blows in the other way, then the wind's more whipping around as opposed to just blowing to the left. Okay, they're looking pretty cute. They're looking like they've had a busy day in the lab or something, just like indoors all day, and they're just having that moment on their lunch break, you know? The main character moment in the video just, I don't want to go home anymore. I would like to live in the woods. I'm not sure how the coat would pile up on in the lap. Lab coats are very big and chunky. Maybe something like this, because if I go too detailed, it might lose the cartoony element. But if I don't do the details right, it's going to just look weird, you know? Oliver, that one art style with the thick but sharp lines, I forgot the name. I didn't know it had a name, but I know the one you mean.
Like the world ends with you art style? Or I'm probably thinking of something else.
I think the legs are too chunky, that's what's up. The legs are way too thick for this character. How would I change that now from this development? Get rid of the lower half and rework the legs, probably. Oops, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. It's okay. Actually, that kind of makes it look like the hands are behind the back, and I kind of like that pose. It looks more relaxed.
And it means you don't have to draw the hands.
And we don't have to draw hands. If I if I do hands behind the back, angle the legs downward instead, then it'll look more like the character's just knelt down in a field and is looking up. Like they've dropped in the field to take in the view or something. They really look like they're having a moment now. This character's just had an epiphany. Uh, Trying to work out how I want to make the wind blow the coat. So if it's like blowing across, kind of like that. Or I can just angle it so it's kind of more like that. And again, it's just the wind whipping through the fabric is what we're going for here. Because that'd still connect there to loop back around. Possibly. Same effect with the shirt, it can be loose. Wobble this a bit maybe, because again, wind. So not straight. And then the shorts. It's heckin' windy.
It's windy!
It's heckin' windy. Oh, I'm just gonna save the file. Ah, yes, we can just save it as a new Artfight file. Thank you. I drew the face fine, and now it's like the amount of sketching going on her torso. Where's the rest of it? Oh yeah. So Halo, this is giving Cartoon Network.
I was
Good.
thinking that, but it looks good. It's not like ugly Cartoon Network.
Oh, thank God! If someone said it's giving Uncle Grandpa, I'd have to quit the channel.
You'd have to like just disappear into the Nevada desert and never return.
Your work's giving Uncle Grandpa. I quit. I quit. I'm gone. Thank you.
There's
Goodbye.
no hope. There's no hope.
No in between there. Why is the pen giving me problems? It's just making me layer.
There's a sketch giving me problems.
Right, we're going to close and reopen that because I'm not sure what it's doing to the canvas, but it's not giving what I need it to. You can look at Colby for a moment while I re-get the folder out. It's okay, computer. You take your time. It's not like we're live streaming or anything. Ah, Dankeschön. So has anyone done anything fun today? We just stayed in. So opinions on Hell of a Boss versus Has Been Hotel. Which do you prefer?
Yes, me or yes in chat?
I'm gonna ask everyone. Which do you prefer?
Well, Hell of a Boss, easily. Like, Hell of a Boss is just, it's better paced. The character development is better. Like, Has Been Hotel has, like, so many cool ideas, but, like, they don't get utilized and it feels extremely rushed.
Hmm.
It feels like they did not have enough time to tell the story that they wanted to tell in like an actual impactful amount of time. Like all the character arcs and all the development just felt very fast. Which is weird because like they're getting a season 2. And like maybe it was like made of the impression that like season 2 wasn't certain. I'm guessing so, but like it still feels like I don't know, just very rushed, like I said. And also so many of the songs were unnecessary.
Oh yeah.
Bad, but just like the song-logging, as we call it, basically where they're just like explaining plot twists through the songs, it doesn't work. Like some of the songs are really good, but like only the ones that like are there to like only really say one thing. Like Loser Baby, Poison, what was the other one? There was another good one. I don't know which one it was though.
I can't off the top of my head. Do you remember what visuals were happening?
No, it's fully gone. I just remember there were 3 that I liked. Like Hell is Forever, maybe? I don't think it was that one. No.
It was Hell Forever. It was like there was like a line of it that just kind of worked, and then the rest of it didn't. It felt way too much like they were just trying to sell an album.
It really did. It
Hey,
really
hello,
did.
I hate both. Half joking.
I mean, it's fair. Like the style of both isn't for everybody. And like I'm aware the creator's been like quite controversial in some aspects, and like some people genuinely can't get past that, and that's fair enough.
I've overheard some of the controversy. Not a lot of it though, because I was never really into it. I only just watched both of them recently. I only watched Has Been Hotel because we already had access to watch it, and oh my gosh, I was being overrun by clips from it from the algorithm. Like I hadn't interacted with the artist or her work at all, and then the algorithm was just every other, it's like on TikTok, every other post was that. It was just horrendous. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch it for context probably. And then Squeaky was like, hey, are you seeing all this stuff about some weird imp like hotel characters? And I was like, yes. Squeaky was also a victim. And I was kind of bored. I wouldn't say it was good. I wouldn't say it was bad. I'd say I was whelmed. Like if someone put Has Been Hotel on again, I'd be kind of like, okay, I guess I'll need something else to do, like drawing. So my brain's occupied, but okay. It just felt way too rushed and underdeveloped. And like Astro Blaze said, you can't have all your major plot points summarized in a quick song.
Like major plot points as well, not even minor things.
Mm.
Like the whole it. Well, are we doing spoilers?
Um,
Or are we?
we're discussing on the live stream. We can do some spoilers, so expect some spoilers. It's what we're discussing. Else, live streams would be quite quiet if like you couldn't talk about anything, you know.
I mean that's fair. I just don't want to be like, no, I was gonna watch it and now you've ruined it.
So spoiler warning for Has Been Hotel and Elva Boss, I guess. But yeah,
yeah, so basically, like near the end, when they essentially reveal in heaven that like the exterminations were secret, and like that entire like final confrontation with heaven, like like before the extermination, like the courtroom scene, that that needed to be a conversation. It's like Vaggie getting revealed as an angel, like the other angels learning that um the other angels learning about the exterminations because apparently they were a secret. Like all that stuff should not have been a song. That stuff needed to be dialogue, like
Mm.
genuinely serious dialogue, and like it was just like a song. It really shouldn't have been. I don't really know what else to say. Just it didn't work.
Like the song was an okay song, but yeah, that needed to be a conversation, a scene. You're taking away from the characters, the emotion, and the setting if you just throw it all away in a quick song. And Halo, for a while, my YouTube page was infested by husband hotel ants. That's a great way of wording it. So yeah, we watched it, wondering what the hype was, and it was a bit of a miss for us. I just found the most mystical brush ever. What brush is it? And Oliver, I posted a sneak peek. Quack Anonymous, hello, hi. Artfight stuff today. This character is extra cartoony because the character themselves is a very, very cartoony style. And if I was to draw it more detailed one way or another, I'd be giving or taking away from the look of the original character, and I don't want to change them up too much. So the style's a little bit different than usual, but I wouldn't say it's too different because I like doing a lot of cartoony work anyway. So it's fun. Similar, but a bit different. How are you, Quack Anonymous? What have you been up to? Any Fallout? Was it you that was obsessed with Fallout? I think it was. Yeah, what did you think then, Halo? You said you hated it. That was a strong word. Strong word to half hate something. What was the unselling point? Yes, it was very exciting to tell somebody more about the Jack and Colby work, like Squeaky already knows. Because when I was saying I'd say on stream, I have a lot of content for this. Like I have all this and like none of it's online. I was able to finally be able to go, so see all the content? Been hiding it from you all. And the music's doing pretty well in development on that too. I wonder what kind of sneak peeks I could give for that. Halo, the plot was built up so bad and the character designs are such a copy and paste. Mm. One of the issues I have with the characters is particularly, and it was a very prominent in Husband Hotel, and that was the first one I watched as well, which is also going to make it more prominent in my brain. Some of the characters are just too overcluttered, in my opinion, and it makes them hard to look at. If your character's got too much going on and they've become overcluttered, it makes it difficult to look at them, to focus on them, and to distinguish them. It's like Husk, for example. Why has he got all that going on? There's too many patterns and textures, I think. It can work, but it wasn't working in their design, I don't think. I think there was somebody else. I think Miss Cherry Bomb, she had a bit too much going on. I like the concept of make her hair look like a cherry bomb silhouette. But there were so many cuts in her design. It was zigzag. It was creating like leading lines all over her character, and all of them were pointing away from her. So I think some of those definitely needed a bit of work. My biggest problem with the has been hotel, which Helver Boss doesn't do also, is just the copious amounts of red in the background. Because you can have red, sure, as a color palette. I understand art style, obviously. I understand color palettes, but in Has Been Hotel, everything in the background is the same. It's all red. It's all the same colors, and the only bit of color you get is a bit of blue on Vox occasionally, or a bit of blue in the background if the background imagery is Vox or related to Vox.
Stayed Gone, that was the other one. You mentioned Vox, and remember what the other song was. Stayed Gone, that's the other good one. Sorry, if you were making a point.
Which one was Stay Gone?
The one Vox sings. It's like the duet
Yeah,
between Vox and Alistair in episode 2.
that one.
Or episode 1. I think
Yeah,
it's episode 2.
because that just kind of quickly established it. There was the other thing with the songs in that. So many of them just stop. They don't end the song. The song just like grinds to a halt instantly.
I actually did check the soundtrack because I was literally just listening to Loser Baby before the stream started. And like on the album version, the song actually does end. Like it actually like fades out in a final note. It doesn't stop like it does in the show. So
See,
at least there are like hopefully recorded versions of the songs like that end properly, just in case anyone's interested. Like I personally liked a lot of the songs, even if I thought a lot of them were very badly used in the show.
mm,
Because I don't know if it's the same songwriter for Has Been as it is also for Hell of a Boss. I know Sam Haft, I think is his name, for Hell of a Boss. I don't know if he also did Has Been, but like that guy is a good songwriter. And like,
mm,
if he also wrote the songs for Has Been Hotel, then I feel like his talents were kind of wasted in some instances.
probably then. I know there's a good. So I was kind of worried when Astra was like, "Oh, hell of a boss." I was like, "I'll give it a go," but like, and she insisted it was good, and it is good. It is. I am looking forward to watching more episodes and stuff. It is interesting. So I can't help but sit here and think, could it be Amazon that was the problem here? Could it? So I also heard stuff about how they replaced voice actors, didn't even give them the chance to redo the characters, all that business. Not cool.
Yeah, that wasn't cool.
So we've got a couple of hedges in the foreground. Oh, I had the subscriber notification. Thank you for subscribing.
We have a scriber?
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I have a notification. Um, who made two hashtags was a comment on a video. I've not got a notification saying who subscribed, but I heard the notification, so thank you. Shout out, let me know in chat if it was you. I'll give you a shout out. Also, Oliver, in my opinion, Alistair, he has too much red, just different shades of red, barely any other colour, except for a bit of brown and yellow. Precisely what I agree. And then you put characters with a colour palette of red in a background with a colour palette of red. It's not it. And then the back with the backgrounds again in Has Been Hotel, how come the only rooms we ever see in that hotel is the front lobby and the one throwaway scene? Specifically Angel's bedroom. I think we get a shot of Vaggie in bed, so implied bedroom there. But come on. There's a whole show. Where's the rest of it? Oh,
Alistair was definitely one of my biggest grievances. Because for anyone who watched like the original pilot back when it first came out, just just in general, I've been saying to Jcrow like all day, it's like they really should have like turned the original pilot into the first episode. Just because it's like it establishes like just everyone way better. Like it kind of shows where Alistair came from. It shows that like he's like not normal by demon standards and that he's like genuinely really intimidating, which I feel like the show doesn't do as well. Like the original pilot, like for all its flaws, like genuinely like showed the opening dynamics between it set the dynamics between the characters up better than the first episode of the Amazon series did, in my opinion.
valid. So the Bloom book is a little illustration. The Bloom book is a book the artist Libby Frame did for a while on Kickstarter, and it has detailed illustrations of different flowers. I bought it to myself as a birthday present It's very, very pretty. I'm showing Ashley some of the pictures.
Yeah, very pretty.
The colours are stunning, and they're all real plants. Look at that. Haha, chat, you can't see it. You could see it if you go and check out Libby Frame on Tumblr, though. That's where all of her artwork is posted. So I'm just gleaning through the book. I got extras as well, so it's signed. I've got a bunch of postcards and temporary tattoos and stickers and a bunch of fun stuff that came with it. I'm just glistening through because I'm thinking I'm looking for color inspiration and plant inspiration. She draws a lot of bouquets. It's just very beautiful work. I love it. And welcome to the chat, Night Watcher. How you doing? I like very complicated character designs though. Maybe it's just me having ADHD, but the more extra and more flair. I don't mind extra and flair characters. In general, I don't quite mean it as in the characters are detailed, if that's what you mean. It's less that the characters are detailed and more that they don't feel as well planned out as they probably should have been. Like, say, with the leading lines, for example, on Cherry Bomb, there's a lot of zigzags and just pointed edges that seem to narrow your eyes elsewhere. Ooh, these ones are wildflowers. They might make sense for an outdoor scene. Like forget-me-nots and dandelions and stuff like that.
Also, Halo, I especially hate the song Respectless. I think bringing out the angel head was stupid and they bring it up so badly. I agree, that song was one of the particularly egregious ones for like the sonologuing. It's like
Yeah,
that's it. That was a very serious scene that was undercut by the fact it was turned into a song.
absolutely. That's like what Astro Blaze was saying earlier in the stream. Songs that should have been a conversation. See, I don't want to bend the spine of the book too much by having it weighted and open, but I also want to look at the pretty pictures. Can I use my laptop screen to hold the book open? No, it won't work 'cause my hand needs to go there. So- I had an idea and then it failed. What if we put it like here? I'll just use the bookmark and pick it up. So we're thinking some sunflowers, some daisies, pictures like that for the background. This is why desks are helpful. Maybe I can put it like that. And it's easier to glance at. If I can hold it, I can open it. Maybe. You're a night watcher. You can understand what I find cool and good by looking at Minecraft mega bases, where the depth and the bigger. Well, again, detail can be breathtaking. I'm not trying to convince you to believe otherwise. If you like the designs, you like the designs. I'm saying in general, like, I like detail. These flowers I'm looking at are gorgeously detailed. Character designs with a lot going on can be really fun. I just don't like how it was handled in that particular instance of it. I'm not saying that a detailed character is a bad character. So you like building mega bases then in Minecraft, or do you just like observing them? Do you like watching Minecraft or playing Minecraft? Night Watcher. I think it was either Crack Anonymous Spy. Oh, Halo, the plot was built by the character designs are such copy and paste, especially Husk. So I'm going to do a different layer here to try and keep stuff together. I think we're going to start with some flowers in the background. I'm just going to close the book for now. I don't want it getting damaged. But we have an idea, so I'm thinking sunflowers and some other wildflowers. The say Noodle. I like playing Minecraft, but I'm terrible, lol. Also, Has-Been Hotel characters are meh to me. Maybe the semi-color style. Oh,
Oh yeah, I get what you mean.
yeah. I'm just grabbing some flowers, some flower images off the internet. Because I want to see like a short sunflower, because when they're small, their flowers are not their flowers, their leaves are very, very different when they're young to being a tall sunflower. I want a short sunflower, please. No, I don't want a pair of shorts with a sunflower on it. I want like a small plant. I got a happy crochet one. Thank you. Thank you, internet. Aren't some people scared of sunflowers? I heard that recently. Some people are actually genuinely scared of sunflowers because they're like bigger than you expect them to be.
I mean, there's a phobia for pretty much everything, to be fair. Like, not even like a shameful way, just in a. It is a thing.
Hmm. Specifically a phobia for things that are bigger than they are supposed to be is specifically the phobia here. And it's like not bigger than supposed to be, sorry, bigger than you expect them to be. And sunflowers was on that. Because a lot of people are like, oh, but I grew a sunflower at school and it was tiny. And it's like, yeah, because it was a baby plant. Give it a bamboo pole and put it in your garden and see what happens. There used to be someone that lived near me that had large sunflowers in their garden, but I've not seen them in years now. They got rid of them. I don't know why. I'd have kept them. I love sunflowers. Oliver, I'm gonna stop drawing for Arena for now because her design is too confusing. That's fair. You gonna take a break drawing something else, or are you just gonna take a break and do something else, like gaming?
I love how you always just default to drawing.
Draw pictures. Yay.
For the fake pictures. Be sick of drawing, do more drawing.
Just draw something else. It's fine. Draw your OC scared of a giant sunflower. Give them the giganticism thing phobia. Well, no, because giganticism phobias would be you're scared of something that's big, right? In general. But again, this is specifically you're scared of something for being bigger than you expected it to be. I wonder what it's called. Oh, what question? I had questions. Oh gosh. There was some fun questions I had earlier and I can't remember them now. So around the knees is just a bunch of daisies. Equivalent plants, but I'm thinking if we make them multicolored, it'll look nice and pretty. Should probably interlace in here some foliage. So some taller plants so we can actually see the leaves going on. I started doing some gardening the other day and I just dove hand first into an ant nest. That wasn't very fun.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it didn't go great.
Yeah, it's
Night
not it.
Night Watcher. I used to bite my collar and get all wet. I just thought I was weird. And then I learned it's an ADHD thing. For Minecraft or for the semi-color arts design. The character designs you're drawing is so cute. I just want to hug it to death. Defsy's deaf cute. This one, the character is from, what are they? A bee. That's the character. The character's called Bee. And they're currently enjoying the flowers. It's an Artfight revenge. But I want lots of little flowers down here and a pretty sky, just a lot of nature themes. I'm glad you think they're very huggable. That's very cute. It's going to take a while doing all the line art and colours on the flowers. Unless I do keep them all limited to daisies. Then it's just a case of colour it all grey and then get the yellow parts for the middle. Oh, I looked into the point system on Artfight a bit too. Thinking I can also layer, if I get another layer, it'll make it easier, but I can layer leaves throughout here too. So I can put like a leaf here and then I can erase the daisy behind it. Then we can get a little bit more variant going on in this little bit of the grass. So you'll be able to see some leaves in there. That does look good. Yeah, they straight up look like they're having like an epiphany in the flower field. Like this is my true calling. Plants.
Maybe like this is their discovery moment.
That's where they find out where they need to begin the ecoism journey. But how's your day gone, Night Watcher? Because I know for you, by now it's evening. Which we debated going to watch Inside Out 2 tomorrow and ultimately decided for a Sunday it's probably going to be packed and then we'd also have to deal with people and that sucks. Because we've heard a lot about it, so it's like, right, well, I'm curious enough to go. That flower ended up very ugly. Hmm. So if I get another cartoony head shape going on, and then behind that put some taller sunflowers potentially, I could also maybe mix some dandelions in with the daisies on the floor. Ooh. Well, now that I've drawn a sunflower, I at least know the direction the light's coming in. Sunflowers change the direction they're facing to always face the sun. A few plants do that. Sunflowers are quick to do that. So I don't want to go too detailed with things because the character again is quite simplistic. So if I put a heavily detailed art in the background, it's gonna look weird. You know? So the point system on Artfight I thought was hidden. And I was like, no, I'd want to know how much points I've earned in total by the end of it. I was going to be curious of that. And then I found out it is there. It's just in order to view it, you need to click on each individual piece and scroll down and find it that way. You don't get a total.
Basically, it makes you do the math yourself.
And they kind of low-key hid it. I'd have expected something like that to be at the top of the profile. So when people click on your profile, they could very quickly see what score you're at. You know, kind of something that I'd expect to see near the username, really. I think I'm going to change to bumpy leaves on the sunflowers because these feel way cuter. Big on ugly leaf. Huh. This one's almost like leaning over like, hey, how are you doing? Yeah, they're looking pretty cute. And a couple of other sunflowers over here, and then we just need all the flowers on the floor. And then they're good. How are you in Astro Blaze with your illustration?
I'm still just trying to figure the bloody pose out. I don't know, because it's such like you don't realize how cartoony of a pose it is until you try and translate it into like somewhat realistic anatomy.
And the characters doing the pose are very lanky and skinny.
And
So
disproportionate.
so when you put that with, I'm gonna try and draw this realistically, it does make it a harder reference image, you're right.
Mm. I also like don't know whether or not to like. I know I probably should just give him the brolly, but like he doesn't really have like his own equivalent of that. So like I don't know if it just look weird if him just randomly have an umbrella.
Not really. They can use an umbrella.
Yeah.
It's just an umbrella. Should be fine.
Yeah.
Tell you what, chat, what do you think's the better thing to do? The attack or revenge? I'll give you all a poll. Oh, what is the stream? Oh, it's on the wrong stream. I have to have the stream open to do polls in the background. It's on the stream from yesterday where Squeaky, Astroblaze, and I all streamed. We did an extra special long gaming stream. Oh no, that's a Q&A. I always do that. Yeah, we streamed Stardew. I'm gonna ask you, what is the better activity? Attack or revenge? So I still get Artfight points by revenge attacking characters like this. But again, Artfight is basically just a massive art trade website. The two I've done so far, so I did one on stream, I did one off stream. The one I did on stream gained, I think, over 100 points. It was 100. Do you remember?
Off the top of my head now, sorry.
Like 100 and something points. And the other one I drew off stream got 95.5, I think. Definitely 0.5. Because I remember looking at it going, what did I do that scored a 0.5? What is that? It sounds a bit less egotistical as a question when you take into account how the grading system works on Artfight. It's like, what does make a point? Halo. Why does she look like she's going to lose her marbles? Like those scenes where a character, when they go crazy and another character dies or loses that. Because the character kind of gives that energy, to be honest. They do have like the worried wrinkles on their eyes as well. The way they've just dramatically dropped to their knees, like something's happened.
It is kind of giving upon me.
Oh no.
A little bit.
It's okay. It's, what's the word? It's an angst piece now.
Edgy. Now you're speaking my language.
Okay. Plus, I like that juxtaposition where it's like, so saying it looks like they're either having an epiphany or, like Halo says, they're about to lose it, something's happened. Either way, I like the contrast of clearly some sort of strong emotion. Like, they might just be really emotional because they're really relieved to be outside and among the flowers and nature as well. But I like the combo of like the strong emotion and then like all the nature and the pretty colors surrounding them. I think makes an interesting combination. Yeah, I do want more of the leaves among all this as well. Among, I can't think of that word anymore without thinking of Among Us.
I know, it's like you just keep saying among and then we just keep
Among
saying
Us.
among us.
There's an Astral Blaze Among Us. So tomorrow, next stream, Astral Blaze is going to be demoted back into voice chat, text chat only.
Yes, sadly.
You'll be removed from your IRL privileges.
My IRL privileges are expiring.
How are you feeling about this?
Sad.
I'm so doing. You'll only ever be allowed to talk in chat.
What voice chat? Where we get that?
Yay!
You won't let me out of the enclosure every once in a while as a treat.
You're like, you're free today. Here's some Stardew Valley. Put you back on the fields. You turn around and there's a fish tank.
Several hundred fish tanks.
Yeah, it's where Oliver and Deerain are. They're the fish.
Yeah.
For those that aren't aware, in the Stardew Valley live stream, I was assigning followers to fish in the fish tanks. Gosh, each of the characters were themed off one of my OCs as well, with how they were dressed up, and we ended up with Jack Colby and the Zip Lord. And then we ended up finding 2 Zip Lord appropriate hats. Right after spending like 1,000 on one.
Yeah. It was rather frustrating.
Wonderful timing. Wonderful. I know you've played Minecraft Night Watcher, but have you played Stardew Valley before? And has anyone else in chat played Stardew Valley? Does anyone else have a favorite flower as well? Because I mentioned that I really like sunflowers. I also really like tulips. Not tulips, lilies.
I do really like roses. Like, not for their, like, any sort of romantic connotation, but just as a flower, I just really like roses.
They are very pretty.
They are very pretty, yeah. I don't know if you've like ever. This might sound weird, but if you've ever felt one, the actual texture of the petals is just really nice.
Yeah, they're very soft.
Very soft.
I always do that when I get whenever Squeaky Clean gets me a bouquet, I always like touch the petals because they're always so soft. Just flowers in general, you forget how gentle the petals are. Yeah, Squeaky will sometimes just randomly pick up a bouquet and come home and be like, flowers! It's like, flowers! Though now the flowers have to be banned to the kitchen because the cats will eat them. Some extra leaves fluttering around. Yeah, they're like they're either at their breaking point or having the time of their life right now.
You decide.
Kinda want to do some colours now though. I'll go back to the flower field down there. We have one coloured image of this character. And it says in the description that this has been retconned to a lab coat and should not be a military design. So I do need to change that out. So that's what the colours are going to be. Need a belt. Do you see what I mean? Where I'm like, they're particularly cartoony, so I'm going. Like, I've not copied the art style, but I've kept it simple. We need to get the flowers done. What are y'all preferring in the polls? Revenge! 2 votes so far, and everybody's interested in the revenge. Proud of you. Halo. Lily of the Valley. That's a good one. The lily of the valleys are very pretty as well. They're toxic, unfortunately, but they're gorgeous. They're really pretty. Oh, it reminds me of a similar one. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Um, there's a really, really pretty flower, and what makes it even more kind of hauntingly beautiful in a way is when it dies, the petals look like little skulls. There's a fun plan where the characters look like little people. The flowers on them, the petals literally branch out. So like it attaches to the stem in a circle, and it literally turns into a stick man like this, the plant. Like genuinely. Almost like one of them little sticky men character toys that you throw at a wall and they'll stick to the glass. Kinda like them. I can think of so many flowers I like and my mind's just blanking on their names. What kind of shoes this person in? Boots? Yeah. When was the last time everyone in chat went to a park? When was the last time you saw anything semblant of a meadow of flowers? I was at a very large garden recently. That was like completely like they have gardeners coming to attend the flowers. It was gorgeous. Unfortunately, it's a flower garden. The flower garden is part of the treatment center I was going to at the hospital. But it is beautiful. I have drawn illustrations from reference images in that place. Stunning. I think there's a park in Greenhead Park is a really good public park, probably one of the best public parks I've found in England. And that has flower fountain, well, not flower fountains, it has loads of different flowers, loads of different flower beds. It has multiple fountains. It used to be gorgeous, although I've heard that recently they've turned all the fountains off. We're talking a park so big it had a chlorinated and maintained um paddling pool that people were meant to go in and play in. So I've got a few. I do remember another park I went to that was very big, and it was pretty because there was lots of trees and it was a very big park and a lot of green space. But it didn't have any plants. There wasn't much going on there. I was just kind of like, this is a park, but this is what I expect for a park. The only wow factor is the amount of land it's covering. There isn't really much going on decoratively. Nearly done with all the little daisies.
So many flowers.
It took 12 years. Yes, they are. Going to be very colourful down here. And then we have like these things, which in England, these things grow. They're like weeds. But you get them in a lot of gardens. They kind of grow like a blanket cover across the ground. And then they'll blanket and grow across on top of other plants. And they can strangle other plants out, which is why they're a little bit worse than other weeds that just kind of compete for nutrition in the soil. Because they actively choke out the other plants as well and cover them from the sun. So why have they got to do the most like that? Anyway, let's get some colour on B. So we got grey for the greyish skin, silver hair, some shiny blue in the goggles. The shorts are green. This is a different t-shirt in the reference of the other reference image I used. They had a shirt and tie. And again, the description states that this needs to be a lab coat now. We're going to have to choose our own colours for the tie and the shirt, everyone. I'll take suggestions in chat there because this character does not have a canon colour palette for those. Not that I could find an Artfight anyway. So if we do the green shorts as a nod to the classic outfit, because why not? We're going to still need a colour for the tie and the shirts. The lab coat is going to be white because that's what it should be. So I could do white on the shirt, but at the same time, it is an illustration, so we can do something more fun than just a plain white shirt. I could, if we make them if we work with the flower fan our idea of the character design. Lily of the Valley, was it Halo, your favourite? Halo, how do you go into Artfight and not have canon colours? You might really like, I don't know. They might not have uploaded them yet. We like Lily of the Valley, right? So what if we do something like Stop Erasing? Honestly, Stop Erasing! I'm using the B! I'm pressing B! B for the brush tool. So what if the tie, something subtle, and then kind of like at the bottom of it, like embroidery, we put on at the bottom kind of like a Lily of the Valley. I'll draw a better one than that. That's just for now. Let me rotate the canvas. Something like that at the bottom of the tie. We could embroider a little Lily of the Valley, right? Ooh, a black shirt. That could work, especially among all the colours on the plants. Among us. Who said that? Because I could probably change the short colour too, because this entire outfit is totally different to the other one I was working with. Alright, so we'll see. So if I go for a darker shade on the shirt, like a black shirt, I like that. Just scribble some black on for now for colour placement. How would it look if we brought the green back up on the tie? I don't hate that, but it's missing something. Maybe a different shade of green on the tie? I wonder if I just, like, tweak the shade of the green. I like that shade. So it's still green?
Well, you give him a flower tie.
I am thinking of flower tie. I'm just thinking about the colour for the tie in general before I put the flower tie on. But do you like the flower tie as well, Astra?
I do think a flower tie would suit them.
So if we go back to blue, does blue go with everything? I'm not quite sure blue is a colour I'd put with green.
Maybe a red tie?
Bright reds, dark reds.
Maybe like sort of pinkish red.
Going for the pinkish.
Like not like blood red.
Magenta?
Like, maybe?
Or burgundy? No, that's hot pink. We don't want a hot pink. More of a burgundy. This, maybe? No, it's still a dark magenta-y colour, but we'll roll with it. No.
Nah.
Okay, green shorts. Unless we swapped out the shorts. If we swapped out the shorts color, we might. I like the black shirt. I could make the tie grey, potentially. Because grey's non-intrusive and it's different to white, so it stands out against the coat. I could make the coat slightly off-white and give it a bit of a blue hue. So for the slight blue hue on the coat. Got hiccups now. Now these colours aren't giving. What if we bring the green back up into the tie and bring the grey down into the shorts? It's just the combo of wearing a button-up tie shirt and stuff with shorts, I think, is throwing it a little bit, but I think it works better with the green on the tie and the grey on the shorts. I don't hate this. I don't know if any other people have other opinions on that. I am going to put a different colour in the background for the sake of colouring in a white coat, though. Get rid of all the sketch stuff. New layer. Let's temporarily hide the... What? Right, Photoshop has somehow merged this layer with the illustration on it to the line art layer. That's a glitch it's been doing a bunch of recently. Since they updated it, a new glitch bug is just the layers merging. So like you can scroll through the layers, right? Some of them have been just merging themselves when scrolling through. Shouldn't be doing that. There may have been a leaf in that corner that's now gone. Uncertain. Anyway, that's fixed. What kind of colours? I'm thinking we can potentially some sunset tones in there. So if we get some oranges towards the bottom. Maybe a bit of a greenish blue where the light's fading. A tint of white, but nothing crazy. And then move it into... Ooh. Ugh, no, not that one. It's kind of like that. Let's see, Splatoon. Hello, I'm not dead yet. Welcome, Splatoon. I'm doing a revenge for Artfight. We're currently messing with the colours because the character doesn't have a full canon colour palette. So we're just playing around with colours at the minute. Thinking, how do we feel about a sunset tone in the background like this? I arch it a bit more. Warp it a little, but like not that big. More like that.
That is very pretty.
And then we can get some orange colours on the plants and some good shading for it, so it's giving sunset a bit. And Halo, nope, you are dead. We will hold a funeral for you. Adding Splatoon to the list. That's what we need to start before you go. I need to finally start that bloody priest.
Say, yeah.
Banishing a gun to, don't worry, my old can, not yours. I want my juice. It's raspberry today. Also, who in chat has a drink? When was the last time you drank something? And should you really be going getting yourself a cup of water or juice right now? I heckin' love raspberry flavoured things. I want some more. That was tasty, actually. I want more of it like it's a candy. I'm like, actually, I'll have another. Splatoon. Wait, what? You got executed, Splatoon. Sorry. You're a ghost. You're a spooky ghost right now. I think the black on the outfit is also a particularly good idea because it stands out again against all the flowers surrounding them. But yes, this is some revenge on Artfight, so this is not my character, this is B. It is my drawing, it is not my OC. We've got another crash, so you're having another look at Colby's development on a professional what's it, art reference. Who should I do next? Sycamore, Ziplord, Eden? Or do Mimi? Splatoon, I have a bottle of butter or water of water. Butter or water. Why are you writing it like that? Butter, butter, butter. Butter or water. Butter or water.
How dare you insult us?
Butter.
How dare you mock us like this? Splatoon.
Bottle. Bottle of water, bottle. Bottle of water. There we go. I tried so hard. You try and do it, Astra. How would you
I'm not debating
do
with
it?
you.
Try and read it.
No. I refuse.
Are you even Are you even confident enough to just say a normal bottle of water now? You're like scared it's gonna accidentally come out weird.
Probably.
Cursed now, cursed. Well, we're getting some very pretty colours in here at least. That's nice. That's kind of like if I looked at the character, I'm like, it's a very black and white character, but the character likes flowers, so flowers are very pretty and something I like to draw because of it. Colourful. It's just how all the characters I'm drawing end up just like, can I colourful? Trying to do like a blushy cheek, but I'm worried it just looks like shadow. Probably should do that last, just in case. See how looking upwardly. So how would it be best to do the shadow on a look like this? Well, inner ear. Shadow? Do the light coming downwardly? I can just put a little bit of it along the bottom of the grasses. Yeah, I hadn't realized they didn't have a full finished color palette when I was like, do this one. I was like, okay, well they've got a finished color palette here, but like I just need to swap the lab coat. Okay. And it was like, wait, that's a different outfit to the one I was working off. Oops. It's okay, because I think we worked it out a pretty good one there. I like a good job with the black shirt shout there as well. Hello. Is anyone else in chat in Artfight, or have you considered doing it before? So no, some people have mentioned already that they didn't know or they've not done it before. But there might be somebody lurking that's like, actually, I am. So I'm trying to see if the shiny effect on the glasses will look good or not. I'll be able to tell better once I've got some actual shapes on it and zoomed out. Hmm. Almost. I don't like that particular blue shade, but I do think it'll work. I think it's because the white on it's blending in with the light color of the face, especially with such a vibrant background. It's causing the glasses to blend in a little bit, so I'm just going to darken the blue on the lenses a bit more before I do that and try it again. Or maybe I can do like a swirly effect on the glasses. Do you want swirl glasses? I am so biased to swirl glasses. Swirl glasses! Yay! I'll behave, I won't do swirl glasses.
You know, you love your swirl glasses.
Oh, that's another thing. Me and Astra Blaze all last evening, so last night and this afternoon and morning was spent storyboarding. Collaboration project we're going to be both doing for October. That'll
Yay.
release in October, so it's being started sooner for release in October.
That's the plan anyway.
Mm-hmm. So you've got that to look forward to for around Halloween. And that's better. How goes your illustration? How's your drawing? Are you taking a break or you're like quitting?
Yeah, I'm just taking a break.
We could show the Discord and ask if other people have thoughts.
There's
If
not
you're
much
still
to have, there's
struggling.
not much to have thoughts on, to be honest.
Ah, just like Pebble. No thoughts.
No thoughts, head empty.
No thoughts, only food, dinner time, and steal whatever it is Rigeki's fed. Going for a nice warm shading on this grey because of the sunset. Ah, Splatoon. Look at the general Discord. Okie dokie. On the way.
I just have to go check something. I'll be back in a bit, chat.
Oh, could you turn the light on as you go?
I can be right.
Thank you. Oh, General Jcrow struggling to say bottle of water. God damn. Go on. Just me fighting for my life. Bottle of water. It's a clip. You got me. Yeah, this character. So, what is people's preferred? Oh, attacks got 25. People are still preferring revenge. Well done, Splatoon. Little angry uwu. Beautiful. The simplicity of like the character's hair, and then I've got like a billion flowers down here to colour. Oops. Oops. They're on the wrong layer. It's okay. Huh. Oh, speaking of Jack and Colby, I also have had more discussions with the music, so there's still more development on that. It is quite exciting. As soon as I've got some solid reference sheets going, I'm getting all the boring groundwork done, boring comparatively, so that I can start animating them all and getting that pilot sorted. I'm quite excited. I don't know what much to say about it, but I want to. You know, it's like I wanna give spoilers, but if I give too many spoilers, it kind of ruins it. Kind of ruins the vibe if you already know what's going to happen. But I'm also excited and want to talk about it. Splatoon, we are heading to the pool. Y'all want to come? Pulls out truck. Pulls out truck. I imagine you just pulled an entire truck out of like your pocket. Pin chat. I absolutely love swimming. Fuck yeah. Immediately join. Wait, depends on the weather actually. Where are we? English weather this week's been a bit rainy. Well, I say a bit, it's been very rainy. Yes, we've got stuff for October. It's going to be animation. It's going to feature one of my characters and it's going to feature one of Astroblaze's characters together. We're both going to be animating on it and it will be pretty cool. It will be Halloween themed, so it should be good for spooky season. And I probably will be working on some of the scenes for it on the live. I'm debating whether the plan is to tell what exactly we're doing for the project versus keeping it a surprise. I'll double check with Astra once she's come back. But I think I should be able to tell everyone what it is.
You can tell them if you want, it's fine.
Astra says we can tell you. Should I tell you? Halo Art Discord now. Okay. Splatoon. Ooh, can I join? 1 minute while I check the Discord. Where we going? Creativity corner? Cute! Goofy Gooper with the ice lolly, the ice pot. Oh, that's so cute. A continuation of what you were sketching earlier. Oh, and your local entomologist posted an illustration update. I do like that as well. I didn't notice that before. Cute work, Halo. I do like that OC. You've animated them before, haven't you? And Splatoon, as for can I join, it's not a big collaboration animation, unfortunately. Though I have considered whether I would host a multi-animator project at any point in future, and the answer is yes, I would host one, and yes, I would have it open for anyone to join, but I would have to do it, I think, if and when I've got a bigger following, because it takes a lot of people to finish a multi-animator project. Unless you're asking if you and I could just do a collab of some degree, and that would definitely depend on what the collab would be, but I would hear you out on the collaboration. I think with shading, it's starting to. Are they starting to look like they're losing their marbles a bit less now they've got some warm shading and tones going on? Is it seeming a bit less about to absolutely lose it? Or is it still giving that vibe? I won't be offended either way. Because I kind of like it anyway. Splatoon. That, yes. Okay, so Halo, it's not really losing their marbles anymore. Okay. Splatoon. Do you mean yes to the multi-animator project or yes to doing a not like a single collaboration? Halo, it still looks like they're losing their shit. Okay. It's fine. They're having their villain moment, their villain awakening. It's them realizing that they didn't know what color shirt they were gonna have until just this moment. They're relieved that we didn't give them a My Little Pony print shirt. They don't want to be embarrassed in the office. I personally think you should assert your dominance and wear a My Little Pony shirt to the office. Just block out that. I'll neaten it out in a moment. So Splatoon a collab, and also I want to give him a Splatoon hoodie. This character. I think they deserve a Splatoon hoodie. We can give it the Splatoon hoodie with Hatsune Miku. You remember that, right? That the Hatsune Miku you have in your Splatoon collection. Splatoon. Hmm. That gives him a Splatoon hoodie. Ha. You know, if you were in Artfight, you could join, and I could tell you this person's username. You could give them a Splatoon hoodie pretty directly. Are they wearing the Splatoon hoodie to the pool? I think that's an interesting character development question as well. Not just the question of what would your OC wear to the swimming pool. So that we'll put it to chat. Be like, what would your OC wear to a pool day or a beach day? Can your character swim? And how would they what would they bring? So what beach activities would they do? Or pool activities would they do? What would they wear? And can they swim? I think are some decent character development questions. And they're also fun ones because this is kind of a storytelling nature to them questions in a way. I do have a potential attack for Artflight planned for Art. So Artfight attacks are happening on Tuesdays, and Artfight defenses and revenges are happening on Saturdays. Just for this month, then it's back to regular viewing. And we're just having some little extras in between. For those that aren't aware, Halo, honey or blood, those are two very different things to eat at the beach. And Chat, what do I put on the knife? Oh, chat, what do I put on the knife, honey or blood? I kind of like honey because that's not what you would expect it to be. It's different, but blood on a knife is like what I'd expect though. Also, shiny, pretty, and yellow. I like shiny, I like pretty, and I like yellow. Especially like golden yellows and honey yellows. Lovely. Shading on the tie. Shading from the coat. And I want a darker colour for the lining of the lab coat in the background. So, Splatoon peanut butter. A decent response, Splatoon, but it is the wrong answer to the question. You were given a multiple choice answer and still answered with the wrong question. So I'm just tidying up where the skin color blends into the flowers. In fact, the legs could possibly be done almost fully in the shadow, considering it will be shadowed from the coat here, and the flowers would be blending a lot of this in too. So you won't be able to see a lot of the lighter shade of the skin because a lot of it is shadowed. So maybe you'd see about that much on this leg, a little bit. The color down here with it as well, it implies that's where the knee is. Oh, I see whoever's sending hearts into chat. Thank you, I appreciate it. Same with the likes as well. I appreciate those hearts too. That's what I forgot to do. I forgot to share to the Discord. Oh, I'll be quick. Always forgetting that one. Quick, live streams. Artfight Revenge today, all caps. Are you kidding me? I had caps lock on, so I typed it in all caps and didn't get caps. I reversed the caps lock. Oops. Clicked off chat for a moment there. So, anyways, hopping on the truck on now, we're heading to the pool, Splatoon. I'm absolutely hopping on the truck. I would absolutely want to go to the pool. What did I bring to the pool? What are the best things to bring to the pool? So many swimming pools ban like inflatables and fun stuff. Why is that? Boring. Well, I understand why. It's because like if everybody was in a giant floaty, there won't be room to swim. But poo poo, me want swim, me want float. Oh, I'm gonna go to one of them cool swimming pools that have like tidal waves, wave pools, even, and like slides and stuff. We'll go to one of them pools. Damn, I really want to go swimming now. Splatoon, I'm having a panic attack, but it's fine. Do you want some grounding? So you start with 5 things you can see. and you want to try and describe those 5 things like you're blind, you can say it out loud, or you want to describe them like you're describing what they'd look like to someone who can't see. Then you want to do 4 things you can feel, so things you can touch, like your clothes, and you want to describe and think about the feelings of that. Then it's 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste as an effective grounding technique. Alternatively, there's the rainbow method of think about the colors of the rainbow in order, like red, orange, and look around the room you're in for something red, then orange, and continue on from there. Anyways, it's my great grandma's pool, so no, sadly. Ah, it's okay, but I'll work. I'll do some grounding techniques before you go to that pool. It might help you if you've still got your water with you, or in the clip's case, your bottle of water. Um, some slow sips on that. That work? So it's like the shadow beneath. Or like that. Actually, how much of the shadow of the hedges in the foreground would be reflected over here, you know? Like, will we be able to see any of that detail on the coat? So if we could, it means that the legs down here would probably be all shadow. And then up here, you'd be able to see like the flowery shapes being cast, shadows being cast from the bush. Like that. Shape the leg and change these so you can see like a bumpy shadow from the bush. Okay, how's that? I think that works. Hmm. Did you choose honey, blood, or peanut butter, Halo? Is there any in the Discord? I'm trying to check the Discord, but I was in the wrong Discord. I was like, I don't recognize this layout. Wonder why. Gosh, I'm not like I've still got like some residual cringe from thinking of Uncle Grandpa. Cringe. Okay, so the foreground hedges in like maybe a grayer background one's more vibrant, or the front more vibrant and the backdrop grayed out more. Something like that. Ooh, bit more saturation to that color. No, they're definitely blending in with the tie too much. Bit of blue. And similar for the background. Yeah, that's way better. Much more natural color. Just start by making it all this dark green, just to make sure there's no white being left. They're having their digital circus moment. It's fine. Do we know when we're getting more digital circus? Halo, I kind of want to give the thing that you pick up honey with and make him a bee. That could be cute. I know what you mean, though. I know the tool. I just don't know what it's called. Oh gosh, it's almost nearly 10 already. This went way too quick. This was a fast stream. What happened? Where'd it go? To the pool, apparently, according to Splatoon. Splatoon, we're almost at the pool. Pulls out water shotgun. Let's fucking go. I thought you pulled out like a regular shotgun. I was like, wait, are we robbing the apple juice store again? What happened to the pool? I want pool. I want splash. There we go. So I usually just do something simple on hedges when it comes to shading. Like a simple outer color compared to inner. We do want to make sure to get all these color tones in. Ugh. I really want to go to the park. There's a park with like I really want to go to an aquarium actually. I need to save up and go to an aquarium. Big aquarium for Jcrow. Live at an aquarium. If I became mega rich, I would see if you could like essentially buy or sponsor an aquarium or something. Buy an aquarium. Make sure it's a a good aquarium and not like an animal cruelty one. We don't want no sea life. As much as I would love to see things like orcas and dolphins, I don't want to see them if I'm seeing them suffering, you know? I'll watch them get an enrichment time in their enclosure and go to that one lake where the rich people keep their yachts and the orcas go around sinking the yachts. Let's go there. Can we go there? After there we go, Splatoon, after the pool party, can we go to that one bay where there's them two orcas that keep sinking people's yachts? Can we go and watch that? Can we watch orcas bully the rich? Because that's kind of funny. Halo, the thing that I'm drawing is like gonna be dark. Good. So soon. How long do we have left? Because we are at the pool in 3 minutes. No, that means, do I just get hypothetically kicked out the car? Am I just hypothetically being dropped out of the vehicle here? Hello, Astro Blaze.
Hello. I was just like sat on top of the radiator like, are you going to do something? It's like, what do you want me to do? Close open.
Pebble does that sometimes.
Yeah.
He likes to sit on top of things he shouldn't be, and thinks it's like he likes to sit on top of the radiator even though it's not turned on. We never really use the hallway radiator because we don't need to. It's like he thinks he's not meant to be there or something, and he thinks he's breaking the rules. Pebble's being a rebellionist. Okay. See, that's going to fill up very nicely once we've got some extra shades on the other flowers. So I'm thinking of going with sunset. These clouds want to be kind of like a warm yellow tone, potentially. I was literally about to point on the icon on your screen and go, that's Astro Blaze! What's that doing on your computer?
I didn't realize I had a secret identity.
Whoa! I discovered you're Batman! Oh, hello, Pebble. Oh, that was a very cute meow.
Hello?
What do you want, Pebble? Do you want eat? You're very skilled at wanting eat, Pebble.
I always want eats.
Whoop. Oliver, hello. Hi, Oliver. You've come back right near the end of the stream. Hello, wrap it up, Jcrow. It's been 2 hours. I'll finish the colour in this cloud. So it will be posted to my Artfight page as well. I should probably clarify as well, if anybody did want to find Artfight, I am the underscore Jcrow lowercase on Artfight too. But you can't just search on artfight.net. They don't have a search thing to search profiles. It's really stinky. So you make your own profile and it takes you to your page, right? And then if you look at the search bar at the top, it'll say like HTTPS, there's /artfight.net / then there's a wiggly line, and then it'll have your username, right? The way to search profiles is to delete where it says your username and put in the other person's. How convoluted is that? That's surely a search feature should be one of the first features it needs. So if you're a programmer, you're listening to this and you want to volunteer, Artfight needs you. You're a web designer? Artfight needs you. Okay. It's starting to come together. The clouds will look better and less just flat on there once they've been curved and edited a bit better. Shading and all that business. Boop. So, thank you all for joining. The poll's victory went to, let's take a see, Revenge. Glad to know I've got a vengeful chat.
Yeah, that scans.
Good job, everybody. I agree. Anyway, thank you all for joining. It's been a fun stream. I appreciate everyone that's been in chat. Oliver, Halo, Splatoon, you've been around quite a bit. Astroblaze in chat, yes. Also, Night Watcher, it was good to see you. You were here for quite a while. And Dear Rain popped in to say hello. So did Ross, Daisy Draws, and Duolingo. And I think Squeaky Clean attempted a first and came in second. Look, thank you everybody for joining the chat today. If you want to see this work when it's done, it will be up on my Artfight page. And depending on where you are, good morning, good afternoon, or good night, sweet dreams, or have a good day.